Yeah, doing this again. let me tell you, we ain't gonna win. In fact, let me get my stats up on the app. Let me, because I need to do my app. I'm gonna win this fucking thing with this army if it kills me, right? Which it will, because that's the nature of the game. We've got Sami versus Geppetto. 3 losses, 0 wins. Absolutely none. Just 0. So yes, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try a Sami and we're gonna try Geppetto, but I have never beaten Geppetto. So for those that don't know, this is Final Girl. I love Final Girl. I'm obsessed with it, as you might be able to tell, because we now have minifigures and things to do. That's his head. Sorry, mate. There we go. That's Geppetto. Woo! I'm holding everything upside down, like, because I've flipped the camera and in classic I don't understand mirroring form. So Geppetto's like a puppeteer guy. Where did he start? He started there. Okay. And we also have one for Sami. Woo. Now, if I was a better painter, I would paint my minis, but I don't know how. So here we are. Such is life. Essentially, you are the final girl. In this case, Sami. You can save people. The more victims you save, the better it is for you. Oh my god, sorry, I'm so bad with mirroring. I always have been. So as you save people, you can get these benefits. Benefits? I was trying to say bonus and benefits simultaneously there. So, right. So as you save them, you get these benefits, and then after you save all 4 of them, you get your ultimate power. And in this case, Sami is immune to trap cards, which will be handy on this board, and I will explain why. As you go, you unlock stuff and you can get the thing. So the reason Carnival Blood and Geppetto are slightly different. The joy of Final Girl is you can mix and match stuff. So you can mix killers with locations and all the rest of it. But yeah, Carnival of Blood is different in the fact that it's got trap cards in it. So there are some that are item trap cards. So it's possible. I've knocked it with my thing. Sorry, Geppetto. I will be killing you horribly very shortly with a bit of luck. There are some, I think there's 1 item trap card, so theoretically you can pull an item that's a trap and it will hurt you. The rest of it is, there are things that you can pull as part of the tarot cards. You won't be able to read this very well, I don't think, but tarot traps. As you pull tarot cards, you might pull traps that land on the board and they do that kind of damage to people. And then every time you go into that space, it's still trapped. And so on, so that does damage. Best Admiral Akbar impression. It's a trap! It's a trap! It is a trap. My correct tarot cards. I keep forgetting which is the tarot cards I've pulled, because you need 10 versus the rest of them. I think the rest of them are over there. And then Geppetto's slightly different, so he's not just 1 killer. He is 1 killer, obviously. But he comes with minions. So over here, we have our... I'll show you it separately, because it's a little bit easier. So, we've got... Basically, he can pull puppets, so he's got minions. The puppets will stay at the ready for the first round, and then every round that he gets, you spawn a new one, and then they do certain things. If we kill any of them, they go to the exhausted space for like 1 turn, basically, and then at the next, when it gets to the next spawn a puppet, they get into ready, and then so on. So here are our little puppet boys. Look at them. They're so evil. They're so evil and so mean and rude, I think, personally. So they're currently on the ready spaces. So the reason this is slightly different, so we did Hans last time, who's literally just your simple basic killer. Oh god, I keep trying to flip, and it's the terrible thing. So here's what they do every turn. So this is the minion action, this is the killer action. So for your... I will get this. For the minion action, obviously you spawn a puppet. If they're already all out, then obviously don't spawn another one. They will target the nearest victim, and then they will move once. That is Geppetto's action. He will target either the victim or the final girl, and then he will attack. So he's not moving until we get to the finale. He's just attacking where he stands. And that's about it, really, I think. Last time we did Hans at Camp Happy Trails. So yeah, we basically did like a Jason deal. And this is now... I don't know what this is based off, to be fair. Geppetto and Carnival. I think it's just an original, maybe? Are there any horror movies based on puppet killers and carnivals? I don't know. Who knows? Right, okay. This is our setup card. We have got Ring Round the Rosie. Ring Around the Rosie. That's our setup card. We need to pull an event before we start, which is a thing I often forget, but not today, it would appear. Oh no. As soon as I saw full moon, I was like, oh, we're gonna be in trouble. So we got full moon, which basically means one of our victims becomes a werewolf, right? So the victim farthest from you is the world's hairiest man and is actually a werewolf. The werewolf will not follow you and cannot be targeted, saved, or killed, right? So we need orange. So we've just pulled our first event card, which is the full moon. The victim further from us is going to become a werewolf, which is this orange guy. Boop. So they become a werewolf. And what happens for werewolf is during the upkeep, so it goes my turn, purchase cards, kill a turn, upkeep. That's the roll. The roll? The roll. I don't know. That is the... I've forgotten the word. I don't know. That's how things work around here. So during upkeep, you panic the werewolf. We'll get to panicking when we get to panicking. Then he does 2 damage to one target in his space, according to the following priority: victim, you, minion, killer. So we keep that out because that's going to be a full game thing. That's not going anywhere. Boop. Try and get it under my cables. Full moon, right? Because also I'm going to need to remember what to do in upkeep. So, first roll, first blood. We're at horror level 4 by default because it's Geppetto. You can't see it because it's hidden by my monitor. But we're at horror level 4, which means we get 2 dice. We also start with, the starting hand is all the 0 cost cards, which is easy. So, let's go. Do you know what I haven't done? That's a double success to start with, though. Love that. I haven't done it in my app. Hold on. We're gonna fuck him up, right? I believe in us. So, Asami, Geppetto, Carnival of Blood, Ring Around the Rosies is the... That's it. Ring Around the Rosie is our thing. Let's go. Right, look. We're counting. We've got killers. We've got victims. It's all good. It's all fine. We're here. We're ready. So, 2 successes straight off the back. I haven't played a card. I think I would have done focus. So ideally, I'd love to get to 3 dice. That's where the good stuff happens. The first time Jack played this, he managed to get like more dice and more time I've ever seen in my entire life. So okay, so focus is it goes down 1 and we gain 2 time. Time is how we buy cards in a minute, so that's all good. Let's focus again because why not? We did so well on that first roll. First roll, double success. So we've got a 1 and we've got a we can spend 2 cards thing. We've rolled a 1, which is garbage, and we've rolled a 3, which means we can spend 2 cards if we want to make that 1 success. But are we gonna? That's the question, because it's only for a focus. And I don't know that that's worth it. I could do it if I got rid of... Because it is currently we have short rest, weak attack. But basically, you don't want to spend all your cards immediately because that leaves you screwed, right? Immediately leaves you screwed. Let's skip it. We're not going to do it, but we are going to lose a time because we've played it, and it means that we lose a time. Actually, no, sorry, because it's no successes, so we lose 2 time, which leaves us exactly where we were when we started. So that's great. Okay, so plan A, right? Exit points. I always feel like a flight attendant when I go, your exit points are here, here, and here. There, and there. So we have 3. I guess getting these people and these people to here would be the first plan. Because it's a little bit more... It's a bit closer, I think. That's probably the best plan. But Geppetto is there, so we do have to keep an eye out for our bud. Our pal. Right, so let's walk. Walk. Gonna do a little walk. Honestly, since I played Thank Goodness You're Here, I've gone so Yorkshire, it's unbelievable. Highly recommend. I think that was a 4 rather than the 5. Cool. Love that. 2 spendy ones. Right. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna walk again. Oh, hang on. What's my... Oh, ooh. Hold on. So we do have an option, right? We can either lose 2 time because we fucked it. Or we can move a space, lose a health, and lose 2 time. which I'm tempted to do because we need to get this show on the road. We started strong. We had 2 successes, and then it's been downhill ever since. So let's lose a health. Fine. Move a space and lose 2 time. So we lose 2 time. Move a space. I think let's go here first. Pick you up. Come with me if you want to live. And then, shall we? If we do another walk, we'll get straight on. We're starting off strong, right? Oh my god. Dice luck be dice lucking. Oh, we could do the same. We could lose another health. Let's lose another health. Screw it. We're saving somebody. My god. And then we lose another 2 time, which is that. Which is just with 2 to spend. Lucky us. It's gonna be a rough round, I think. Dice luck do be dice lucking. Done it. Dice luck. Bad dice luck. Oh, my system thing is a bit high. So, right. Okie doke. So, but it does mean you've saved this person. Go off there. Go into the clown car. Escape. Which does mean that we can choose one of these things. Ooh. So one of our options is to get the horror level down 2, which I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that because that takes us into 3. We've got 3 dice. Nothing can go wrong with 3 dice. I'm sure of it. Famous last words. Put it on my tombstone. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I can now buy cards, but I've only got 2 time. Now, at any point, I can sell cards to get an extra time. So we'll think about that. But we'll see what's on offer. So we've currently got 2. We could get up to 4. So sprints are 2. We might get a sprint. What's 4? 4 is planning. Furious Strike is quite good. Retaliate is good. Think. So we've got a 2, right? So we could either get a guard and a sprint 4 if I sell both my current cards. We could get a retaliate, which I don't think we're going to need yet, but I think if we get a guard and a sprint. Okay, so I've picked up a guard and a sprint. I've sold these 2 because I've sold them for time, and then we're back up to normal. All we have is this, but these ones now go back in to be able to be bought for next round. Right, okay, so we've had our turn, we've bought some cards. They've gone back to the tableau. It's now the killer's turn. This was where it gets fun. So because it's Geppetto, first the minions go first. Minions go first. It's kind of cut off by my monitor a bit, but minions go first. So we spawn a puppet. Here they go again because I'm a massive nerd and not a cool jock woman. We also have minis for the minions. Minion minis. Minions. So we spawn a minion. Minions spawn next to Geppetto. They can't be more than 1. They can't end their turn more than like 2 spaces away from him, right? So it basically has to be like 1 space and then them. That's the furthest away they can go from him. It's a whole thing. Sometimes it helps you. If Geppetto's further enough away from you, it's actually a great thing. So we're currently on 3 Deces. Mises for Deces. We've spawned a puppet. They will target the nearest victim and move. They're currently moving at 1 because they move at the same space as Geppetto. They only do 1 damage, whereas Geppetto can do more depending on how high up the bloodlust level is. Because like all good killers in horror movies, the more they kill, the more they're like, oh, I'm more powerful. This is how I get my power. So they will target the nearest victim. I don't think they can target the werewolf, if I'm correct in thinking. Werewolf will not follow you and cannot be targeted, saved, or killed. So the werewolf cannot die. So you won't target the werewolf. You will, however, target this person here. Because they are the nearest. There isn't a werewolf. And they will move 1. And then nothing else. Because we're not at finale stage. So Killer will stab. But there's nobody in his space. So we're all safe. Is that one of Chris's picks from Yuki Talk on the Dark Room in your background? I can't remember. I know what that is. That was in Weeclair's Discord because we used to do a segment on... So we occasionally do this chat show called Bump. And she used to have a segment on it where I would think of a celebrity and she would try to draw it as I was describing it. And that was meant to be John Robertson. So in Claire's Discord, someone did that. Do you not like John? I love John. Listen, I didn't draw it, all right? I just described him. I am completely clean on this. I love John. I interviewed John on my podcast, Son, lads. So if you want to listen to that, do I remember where the thing is? Probably not. Cast. I've got buttons on here, right? One says podcast doing one. Because it has to be like, I can't answer as much because we're doing a podcast. Podcast guess, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm too scared to touch it. And podcast this one, which I think is the link. It is the link. There we go. Podcast doing one, I think is my favorite command I've ever written down. It's uncanny. It is uncanny. So good. But yeah, it didn't do you, John. He was great. Love him. So we've done the killer phase. There is now the upkeep phase, which is where the werewolf comes into thingy. So panicking. This normally happens if somebody gets killed in a spot and there are victims that are still surviving next to them. So they see it and they go, oh my god, I just see my best friend killed in front of me. What do I do? So we're going to panic the werewolf. Now, I realised the other day, I'm not entirely sure which side of the thing you go to. So I'm going to follow it the way that I have been doing it. If this is wrong, I'm sorry, all right? For proper Final Girl fans, who knows? A 5. Okay, so 5. 5 puts the werewolf into the carnival. Now, that's not great for us because it does mean that he's in an exit space. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's all fine. It's all right. Next turn, we have a sprint and we have a guard. That's all we have. We are very card poor. So let's sprint. Now, if we do this right, we could, because you're allowed to, you can't break movement, like do something. So if you had 3 spaces and a search was at space 2, you couldn't like go search and then continue your movement. But if you say, for example, we get 3, we could technically like get that person, bring them back, move again. That would be fine. So we'll see. Not card poor. I know, I'm so card poor. I'm so card poor. Right, sprint. We're going to sprint. I just had a full success for the werewolf, so it would be great if we had another one of them. Because it's not like I can pay. Oh, hang on. I've got 3 dice. Oh. I've got 3 dice. It's all garbage. Right, so sprint. What we can do, because we failed horribly and miserably, we can move 1 space. We either lose a health and we lose 2 time. Or we can move 1 space, lose 2 time, and end our turn. Now, there's no harm ending our turn on the basis that I can't do anything else, because the guard is a reaction card to when we're attacked. So we're going to lose a health. Look how bad our health is already. We've got 2 health. So for those that don't know, right, that's 2 health because we've got 1 health, and then this one here. Now, this is a super secret one. It is a health. On the back of it is either nothing or more health. And basically, when you get killed, and it's the same for the killer as well, they've also got one. In real horror movies, obviously, you might be dead, or you might come back for a final scare if you're a killer. So when we get down to 1 health, obviously that's got like a special thing on it. You get an extra dice just to make up for the fact that you're dying horribly. But also, if they kill me and remove that health, then at the end of the round, we find out whether or not I've got more health and I can continue, or if it's all over. So we're down to 2 health already, so it's not going great. And it's all been from my own horrible, horrible dice luck. So we've lost a health. We've lost 2 time. And we've ended our turn, but we can move 1 space. So let's go here and say, come with me if you want to live. And then that's it. Got nothing. Now we can buy some cards, but we've only got 4. So we've got 4 time to buy cards with. So let's find out. Oh, although all the freebies are back, so that's good. We can do some things this turn. All of these are free cost. All of those are free cost. So that's great. So we've got them. How many is that? 3. Because you can only have 10 in a hand as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Not like that's a problem. What are you going to buy with 4 points? Right. So close calls. Sprint might be good. That would be 2. A search would be good because we're already on a search space. So I think we go sprint and search for 4 points. 2 and 2. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do, Geppetto. Okay. We've bought our cards. This can go back in to be bought next turn. Got confused then. I thought I wasn't my played one. I thought it was the one in my hand. But I know that I tried to sprint. Failed horribly. Right, okay, so we've saved one victim. Lucky us. Oh, good. Killer's turn. So, spawn another puppet. Boop. Minions target the nearest victim and they move. And they can move one space. So, unfortunately for you, that's also you. The other one is already by a victim, so they won't move. The killer will target the nearest victim of Hunter / nobody there, you go fine. Upkeep. Werewolf. Just, you know, your average werewolf. 2. Right, so werewolf luckily gets off the exit space and is there. We've been quite fortunate so far. He's not been in any space with any victims, so we've not had to worry about it. My turn. Oh, drink. Okay. Right, got walks. Woke. Got sprints. Sprint would be pretty good because we might be able to come back, save somebody else, come and go back there if we do this correct. Will we do it correctly? That is entirely a different thing. I've got... How am I doing so badly? I've got 3 dice. 4, 3. 4, 3, and 4. Jesus Christ. So what does 1 success give us? 2 spaces. I'd love a 3, though. I'd have to spend 4 cards. Could I spend 4 cards? Have I still got a sprint? Oh no, I'm using sprint. Okay. I think I'm going to get rid of 4 cards. So that we can get a double success and sprint properly. What does 3 get us? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that'll put us in a better place. So we'll get rid of 2 focuses. And 2 walks. Will I regret that next turn? Quite possibly. So that's a double success, which means we can move 3 spaces. So we're going to move this space, save you. 2, 3. We're back to those guys. I think... Ooh. Oh, I should have searched. One knobhead. So I've got an option here. I either get a health back, which would be sensible. Or I can move space. If I move a space, I can go search. Is this risky? Is this high risk, high reward? Maybe. Right, only 2 victims at a time can follow you. So we're going to move a space with our pals. Don't go anywhere near those puppets. They're bad news. And then search. Oh no, I've spent. Those are the ones I've spent. Those are the ones I've spent. Okay, search. Come on. What are we in? House of Mirrors. So House of Mirrors, the top item in House of Mirrors is is Zappo, the Carnival monkey. Which is such a cute monkey, always ready to lend a helping hand. You may use Zappo to resolve a search card from up to 2 spaces away from it. Incredible. If you use Zappo when an item trap is revealed, he flees in terror. Ignore the effects of the trap and discard Zappo. Oh, so that's not bad either way, because we'll be able to search from far away, and also, even if he goes, we won't get damaged by the item trap. So, we're gonna search. Pray for Zappo. Oh, 1 success. 2 success. Don't even need a 3rd dice. 2 success. Right, search is take 2 item cards at your space and choose 1. Place the other top face up or underneath face down. So we have a choice of Zappo or a knife. Well, a knife would be great, but... Oh, God. I've never been in a knife fight before. It only does 1 damage, which is good. Look, I've never seen Zappo before. I'm taking Zappo. Let's just pop him in my backpack. Just pop the little monkey in my backpack. Why not? We do need to lose a time now. Hang on. I think I've screwed up my times. What was the sprint? The sprint was... Right, I had to lose 1 time for the sprint, 1 time for the search. Okay. We're down to 4. Okie doke. We've searched. We have a Zappo. It's all good. And then... Can we do anything else? I don't think so. Oh, we could short rest. Do you think that might be wise, given our current health? Maybe. Hard maybe. There's a hair on my mouth. Can't have that. Okay. 3 dice. Right. Oh, 1 success. 1 success and a spendy one, but we don't have enough cards to spend anyway. Right, we've got 1 success, which means we can gain a heart and lose 1 time. I'll take that. That seems like a win. It's all good. So, 3. 3 for 3. 3 to buy. What was I doing? Right, I've done my turn. I need to buy cards. There we are. Jesus. ADHD be wilding. Okay, so we need to buy some cards. We've got 3 to play with. And 2 that we could spend, but I will spend that guard on over my dead body. So we've got 3. We could buy another guard, but I don't think we need it yet. Close calls, sprint. I think sprint would be handy because what we've got, nothing to walk with currently. Sprint. Oh, and a search. Oh, because if we searched, right? Oh, I've only got 3. God damn it. So. But we could pick up a search again because we've now got Zappo, which means we can search from 2 away, so we don't need to be here. So we could, I reckon, sprint and a close call for 3. And then we're done. Very good. Do you know what I haven't done? This whole time. I haven't been pulling tarot cards. So I'm going to pull 2. I'll probably do a 3, but let's pull 2 tarot cards, which could absolutely end this immediately. So, kill a go. Spawn the 3rd puppet. In fact, that tells you how many tarot cards it should be, right? Should be 3. Should be 3 tarot cards. I'm going to pull 3. This might be the most dangerous thing I've ever done, but let's do it anyway. So, spawn a puppet. Target the nearest victim. That's you. Done. Geppetto. /// Nothing happened. You ready? You ready for 3 tarot cards in a row? Because I forgot. Because they were over there, which is not where I normally keep them. Right. You'll make a fun new toy. Horror level goes up 2. Well, that would have fucked us 3 turns ago, wouldn't it? Horror level goes up 2. Targets the nearest final girl or victim and moves, which is 1 space. So that's going to be this guy, unfortunately. I'm sorry, bud. You've been absolutely ganged up on here. It's been a disaster. And then you attack, which will kill you immediately. Good times. Love that. That will put that there. That will put the bloodlust up 1. And then that was it for that card. Let's pull a 2nd. See, I'm honest. At least I'm honest. I'm pulling them properly. Pull an event. So much junk. When this card is revealed, find the Zappo item and put it in your backpack. Oh, for God's sake. Reset the item deck if necessary. If you lose Zappo, roll 1 fewer dice when resolving search action cards for the remainder of the game. Brutal. Absolutely brutal, but we have Zappo anyway. All victims move 1 space closer to the big top. Where is that? It's big top. 1 space. 1. Oh, come on! I had a bunch of people ready. Look how many people are in the big top. It's like everybody. Place the killer at the big top. Oh, it's been a mare, lads. It's been a mare. Then he attacks once. So he's doing 1 damage, which means he'll kill 1 of them. And then he moves, which is 1 space. So he can move to these guys. You're dead, which means the blood goes up again. 3rd tarot card. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. It's all fine. And then we've got to panic, everybody, because someone died there. In fact, I'm going to leave a dead person there to remind me. Dear Lord, are those our friends? Target the final girl or the nearest victim and move, which is 1. Well, if they're already there. And kill them. Roll a die for each victim with or adjacent to a puppet. And that's nobody. Roll a die for each victim with or adjacent to a puppet. 1 to 5, move the victim towards a puppet. 6, move the victim 1 space in a direction. Well, that can't be anything because we're not rolling. But then he will attack the nearest victim or final girl and attack, which means he kills them as well. Good times. Love that. I love a triple tarot card. Oh. So they're all dead. We've now lost 3 more. So that's 1, 2. Hang on, 4. 1, 2, 3. So if that's 4, we go up a horror. We pull a dark power. And then we got to panic people. Immortal Master. If all the puppets are on the board, Geppetto cannot be killed. Any damage that would remove his final health token is ignored. Okay, so it doesn't mean we can't attack him. It means that he can't be killed. Fine. So now we've got to get him down and kill all the... Well, kill at least one minion. And then we're good. Oh, I swear to God. Honestly, I said up top, in my defense, we were never going to win this, okay? Now we need to panic the big top. So, there are 4 people in this. They all need to panic. Okay. We have 2 1s, a 3, and a 6. So, the 2 1s. 3 stay here. 6 panics next to me. There we go. It's not all bad. It's still good. It's still good. Okay, sure, fine. Problem solved, I guess, for now. Right, that's them. They've been panicked. Werewolf now needs to panic. 6. So he's going over there. Fine. He's hanging out around the sort of outer rim. That's what she said. The outer perimeter. For some reason, but that's fine. If he stays outside the exit, even better. Love that. It's all good. So, panicked, panicked, panicked. You're by there. Honestly, don't let me forget tarot cards. I think 3 in a row is absolutely brutal. Well, a focus would be good now, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. I would say 2 focuses, but let's go. So, got a focus. We've only got 2 dice again. Okay, we had 2 bendy ones. Ugh. Right. What do we need to do? I need to walk or sprint. I think I'm probably going to sprint. I think we get rid of the other focus and a walk to make that a single. Then we lose 1 horror and we lose a time. So many dead people. Just corpses. Corpses as far as the eye can see. And then I would have loved another focus, lads. I would have loved one. But here we are. Do research. We could get a knife and a knife. Call that a knife? As dice are nice, you should be careful. You end up buying more sets. Listen, mate. Allow me. This isn't my first raid rodeo. This is the quite nice travelling pack. Oh, they're all a bit mixed up. Apologies. Not as good as it could be. That's just the travelling pack. Ah! I'm diced. I've been diced, lads. I opened it upside down, that's why. That's just the travelling pack. Allow me to show you the big boy. The big boy chest. You shouldn't have a dice box as big as this. So this one is my little happy smiley guy. It's just a D20 with a little smiley face on. If I can get him out. Little smiley D20. That is a D100. I used to have 2 D100s, but I gave one away. Let's face it, you need 1 D100. Dimension 20 dice, obviously. And some fancy dice. And the really fancy dice that cost far too much money are in a display case over there. Because they shouldn't be rolled because they cost far too much money. So, listen, if anything, I need to not buy more dice. Got so much dice I could set up a bloody shop. Dice goblin. I've been diced. Right, I've forgotten what we were doing. So, I've tried to focus. It was pure garbage. Oh yeah, I could do something. What did I try to do? I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember what I did. I apologize. I don't remember where I was. I know it was my turn. I don't remember if I short rested or not. There was something about spending something. I don't know. I don't care. FF doesn't get the love it deserves. Listen, FF14 community, they are the best in the world. Because I avoided MMORPGs like the plague because I'm a lady on the internet and it's pure garbage and I've just rolled like pure garbage. And 14 are great. 14 are lovely. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Sunday is treat day. The same. Right, we failed miserably, but we can gain a heart, which is excellent news. We gain a horror, because of course. We lose a time, and then we end our turn. Fine. I didn't have a lot that I could do anyway. I've avoided 14 too, mainly because I've known that self-control thing people report having. I love 14. It's so, like, I'll tell you this, right? Because people give Realm Reborn jip. They say it's not, it was a bit of a slog. I don't think it is. I think it's a good game. It's just after that, it gets so good, like exceptionally good, that it makes Realm Reborn just look average. And Realm Reborn isn't average. It's a good setup for what comes. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Right. Buy some things. Buy some cards. Buy some lads. Right, that's my current thing. What are these? Were they in my hand? Were they not in my hand? I don't know. I don't know what these were. I don't know. They'll put them aside and we'll buy them next. Jesus. Play 14. It's the best FF. It has like every storyline from FF in it in some way. It sure bloody does. Have you heard of highly acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Now with expanded free trial up through Stormblood and up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime. That's all I got from memory. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to buy some cards. I've got 4 again. My issue is if I get into it, it won't stop. But Dizen, that's what we want. That's what we want from you. It's great. Genuinely, it's great. Like, 9 is my favourite 14. My favourite 14. Here's the thing. I keep abbreviating Final Fantasy to 14 now to such a degree when I want to say Final Fantasy, I say 14. But FF9 is my favourite Final Fantasy. And I think 14 is just exceptional. It is so good. Story-wise, it is incredible. Right, we've got 4. We got 4. I think we need some sort of movement, right? So what we have got a sprint. So that's okay. We've got a weak attack. Is that Garden Warfare 2? Had over 20k hours in it. Is that what GW2 is? Melkon's laughing, sorry. See, I see GW2 and I think Garden Warfare. I like having live feedback. I think that's really good. Please forgive me. What is GW2? Had another 10 to 15k. Okay, I take it back. Listen, if you want to play Garden Warfare 2 for 20,000 hours, then I think that's up to you. You've lost your nerd card. I'm sorry. Is it a shooty game? Is it shooty? Tell me, what's GW2? Guild Wars 2, thank you. Do you know why I default to Garden Warfare? Because my nephew was obsessed with it. Is Guild Wars an MMO? See, I'm not a nerd. Maybe I am a jock. Maybe I don't understand all this. I think Guild Wars 2, but now it's now Garden Warfare 2. Listen, you cannot argue with this. Listen, as a content designer, right? I'm just gonna say it. That's why abbreviations are bad. Come at me. They're unclear. Don't like it? That's my job. It's an MMORPG, like WoW, but better. We're not content designers. You should be! If you want to be a content designer... Excellent segue. I am working on a new YouTube channel where I'm going to tell you all how to be content designers. And then this mix-up would never have happened. Would it? Would it? No? Anyway, 4. We've got 4 times. We have a sprint. We could do the search, ideally, because there's a knife there. Call that a knife? This is a knife. It's not a knife, that's a spoon. I see you've played knifey spoony before. Anyway, 4. I think we could do with a search, ideally, because of reasons. Right. God, what are we going to do, though? 4. So what's the other 4? The other 4 is planning, where we get potentially 3 dice for the next horror roll. Or Furious Strike could be good. Let's go Furious Strike, because we've got some walking. I'm laughing at Melcon's laugh. Right, we've bought some things. This is our hand. I think. No, this is our hand. These are the ones going back in. Honestly. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with this? Sprint. Separate. And then you're free. I'm free. You're all free. Killer. And this time we're going to pull a tarot card and play the game as it's supposed to be played. So we do that. Killer phase. All of the minions are spawned, which is a problem because it means we cannot kill Geppetto. So, they're all going to move to the nearest victim. They can currently do 2. They can do 2 movement. That's cool. So they're all going to go boop, boop, hello, victims. There's a lot of puppets in this room. It's turned into a Saw movie. Weird. They can't do anything yet, though. They can't stab. Geppetto is going to go stab, stab, stab. There's nobody here, so it's all fine. Pull a tarot card, as you're supposed to play the game. So Geppetto's got a minor dark power now, which in addition to not being able to be killed, means he has 2 extra health, which we now have to get rid of this minor dark power. Minor dark power, am I a puppet? If you start your turn more than 2 spaces away from Geppetto, lose health equal to his current attack value. Fucking what? Fucking what? So I have to be within 2 spaces of him, which I currently am, which is good. Then I lose. Oh my god. What an absolute disaster. This is such a hard game. Insane. Insanity. I hate it. Thank you very much. Let's put you there. He's got 2 extra health. Oh, you see a little sneaky peek of my little Moogle. Little Primal's Moogle. Out of the way, Primal's Moogle. We're fighting here. Right. Okay. That's pretty bad news. Upkeep. Nobody needs to panic. Nobody died in a space with somebody else. The werewolf does need to panic. 2. Oh, he's decided to go for another exit space. Helpful. Thank you very much. Love that. Love that for me. That's great. That's awesome. Dear God. Dear bloody God. Right, okay. So. No. What are these? These mine? Yes. It's such a mess. I don't know what's my hand and what's the other things. Right, sprint would be fantastic. Because if we could at least save somebody, that would be amazing. So let's sprint. We're still down to 2 dice, though, because Dice Luck hates me. Well, tarot cards hate me. That's the other thing. Pray for sprinting. Ah! We got 1 success. We can move 2 spaces. So, let's... Do I go for the minions? They are closer to the exit space. So, if there's 2 there with minions, the exit space is there. So, I could go and get them and bring them back easier. But I am walking into a space with 3 fucking minions. Which could be bad. I'm also... Oh my god, I'll be 2 spaces away from him. So he's there. Hang on. 1. So if I go there, I'll be safe because that is 2 spaces away from Geppetto. So we will be okay. I'm gonna have to take the risky move. So I can move 2 spaces. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna save you, and then I'll move there in with these guys and the minions. But I will be 2 away from Geppetto, which is good. Good news. What is it? It's the minor dark power. If you start your turn more than 2 spaces away. Okay, right, good. That could still be bad, because if he moves during his turn, then we're screwed. But fine. So you're saved. Think. Do I want to search or do I want to health? I think I'll get a search, because Zappo can search from 2 spaces away, which is where we are currently. Which would be good. That would be good news for all of us. Search. take a search card, which we've done. If we save one more person, we get our ultimate, and we'll be immune to trap cards, which hasn't come up once this game. It's all good. It's all good news. So, yeah, so that's that. Can we move these guys? I don't think so. Ooh. I can't. So I've got a Furious Strike, right? But without a Sami's Belt, I can't, like, apportion that damage between things. So these, because the minions are only 1 hit point. So if I did that and got 2, theoretically, if I had a Sami's Belt, I could put 1 on each of them and kill them both. But I can't do that because I don't have a Sami's Belt. I might save that for when I do have a Sami's Belt, if I have it. But weak attack. There's weak attack. Are we on 2 dice? Oh my god. 3. Remember when we had 3 dice? That was lovely. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Yeah, we got 1 success. Weak attack. So, weak attack, you will do 1 damage on 1 success, but you will lose a health. So it's basically like, I've tried to attack them. Oh, look, it's the ghost. The ghost in my house. You'll do 1 attack, 1 damage, but you will also lose a health, because it's almost like you've tried to attack them, and then you've, like, injured yourself in the process. You just stabbed myself. So I will kill 1 minion. They will go over to the exhausted space, which is good, because it means they're out for, like, 2 rounds now. And then I will also lose a health. Because bad things have happened, lads. And then let's search. We can search with Zappo, because that is 2 spaces away. I think it's 2 spaces away, right? Yeah, 2 spaces away. So I can resolve a search card because we've got Zappo. He basically go, monkey, fly. Go and search for us. Come on. It's House of Mirrors. We can get the knife. If he does this, we can get the knife. He can bring us back a knife. And that's a delightful image. A monkey carrying a knife. Oh, God. So, two spendy ones. 2 spendy ones. Can we afford spendy ones? Not really. Oh, God. Oh, I can actually... No, I'm going to spend 2 time to re-roll all of them. Because I could do that with a close call. So, let's do a close call. Oh, 1 success. So... take the top item, which is a knife. Call that a knife. This is a knife. So we've now got a knife, which is good. We have a monkey and we have a knife. What else do you need? What else do you need on a Sunday afternoon? A monkey knife. Let's go. It's all good time. Right, so that's that one. Do we Furious Strike? Because technically, it's pointless. It's pointless Furious Striking, because we'll kill one of them and we'll lose that card. And I think maybe we should use that better. We do have a guard. So worst case scenario, we'll lose 1 health in the next turn. In fact, no, we won't. Unless I pull a tarot card that's bad. Basically. Because they can't attack. They can only target at the moment. Because we're not in final time. So, alright. That's that. I need to buy some cards. I've got 2 time. Unless I spend some cards. But I ain't gonna... Look, this is all I got. We're card poor again. What are we gonna do? So we've got 2 time. Wait, we need some sort of running, walking. Oh, we've got them. We've got the free cards back this turn, which is great. So we sprint, which is 2. It's basically either sprint or search for 2 cards. So I think we do sprint. And it also means the walks are available to, like, sell, right? Okay. If you're seeing an ad break, then, I mean, you won't hear this, but I'm sorry. I'll try not to do anything exciting in the next minute and a half. Okay, bought our guards. These can all go back in. Back in to be bought again. Search. Weak attack there. Sprint is... just taken the other sprint, so that's there. Good news! Okay. Killer turn. Now, we need to spawn 1 puppet. Now, he is currently in the exhausted space, which means he goes into the ready space, which means he doesn't get spawned this turn. He will get spawned next turn. Other minions will move to whoever they can. Well, move to the nearest victim, which they already are, so they're not going anywhere. Geppetto is going to go stab, 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 stab. And there's nobody there, so it's fun. Terror card. Pray for me. Is this a prop? Pull an event card. Because it's been going so well so far. I think I screwed up. I think I screwed up an event card for the Zappo, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll ignore that. Mirrors everywhere. If you attack and there are one or more victims in your space, a victim dies for every one new roll. Well, that's also a great card. Remind me that that's there. If you attack and there are one or more victims in your space, a victim dies. So mirrors everywhere suggests that, you know, you're getting distracted, I guess, and, you know, whatever. Discard a random item card. Oh, no. If you have none, discard the top card from the nearest item deck. What do we discard? It says random, though, right? So, I mean, I don't know which one we want to lose, other than... Do we want to lose Zappo or do we want to lose the knife? Neither seem like a good idea. I mean, what happens if we lose Zappo? Oh, no, it's fine. It's if you lose Zappo. So I didn't screw up the Zappo item. No, the Zappo event. We're fine. So I lose my knife. Say goodbye, knife. Bye, knife. We really needed you as well. Never mind. It's fine. It was only 1 damage. It's for the sake of 1 damage. It's all good. And then target the nearest victim or final girl and move. It's going to be either... So, there's 1 victim here and there's 2 victims here. Basically, the killers and the minions and what have you will always... If there is a tie between how close they are, so they're 1 away, they're 1 away, they will always go for the one that's got the most victims. So there he's moved. And then he can attack once for 2 damage. Okay, then he can attack once for 2 damage, but they only got 1. So now they're dead. Love that. Blood Lizard goes up 1. Now they're going to have to panic at the end of this upkeep, because somebody has just died in front of them. It's nice, isn't it? It's so lovely. So, that is them. We've done the terror card. Thank God for that. We did remember. And then upkeep. So they need to panic. Oh my god, my friend's just died in front of me. You'll run into the big top. Fine. You're also dead. And then the werewolf also has to panic. Can't even see it. 4. 4 is that away. Goodbye, werewolf. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking in. Right. Alright. Here we go. I was quite successful, I think. We didn't die or get attacked or anything. Let's try a focus. I'd love a focus. Maybe it's better that we didn't lose Zappo. As a big fat nothing. Oh, unless I spend some cards. Maybe. Well, I've got a sprint, so I could spend a walk. We need... Let's spend a walk and a focus. So that we lose 1, but we also lose a time. And then, let's sprint. Oh, do love a rolling R. Sprint. Sprint. A 1 success. I love that for me. Right, move 2 spaces. And take you lads. Boop. 1. And then which way are we going to go? Oh, much of a muchness. Let's go to House of Mirrors. That's them. We've rescued these, so we will gain a heart, which unlocks Asami's final power. Good news, everybody. So, whenever you draw at least 1 item card, draw an extra card and choose 1. You are immune to item trap cards. Good news. And then for each additional victim save, we gain an extra heart, which we just did. So let's get an extra heart on the go. We're back up to full health. Let's go. Let's go. That's very high pitched. Okay. Then what we're gonna do? Let's. Oh, the temptation to take to Furious Strike Geppetto, because he's so close. He's so close to us. I either well, I don't need to save. If I save more people, that's just hearts, right? So that's kind of irrelevant at this point. So let's walk. And walk. Do 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 do. Oh, one success. Move a space. Lose a time. I'm gonna take a shot. Because if we can get rid of that bloody minor duck power, that will also help us. So I'm gonna Furious Strike. I've got nothing to amend it, so I can't make it any stronger. We've lost our knife, so be it. We lost our knife in the commotion. Come on, pray. Pray for me. Come on, Dice Luck. I need it. I need this. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Got which, well... The only way to do that is if we spend both of these cards. Furious Strike. So we either lose... So, here's the outcome. If we do nothing, we'll lose a health, we'll gain a horror, and we'll end our turn. If I spend both of my cards and have an empty hand... Bear in mind, one of them is really good. The guard is going to be helpful, considering I'm in a space with Geppetto. We'll do 1 damage, which will not clear the minor dark power, but... Is it yeah, minor dark power, but it will help us, because it'll be half of it. We'll lose a horror, which is good, but we will end our turn. I think we're going to have to. We're gonna have to take the cut. I've got an empty hand. You know when I said I was cardboard poor before? Cardboard. I'm a cardboard. I was card poor before. I'm now card empty. But what that does mean is we'll do 1 damage to Geppetto, which will remove this off his minor dark power. We will lose a horror, which is good, and then we will end our turn. But we have to do that anyway because we have no card. So we've got 4 to spend. And we can have that 0 anyway. Like an attacky one would be great. Or, oh, look what we can buy for 4. Look what we can buy for 4. Let's do that. That's what we're gonna have to do. We've got a weak attack and a retaliate. That's all we got. Cardboard Giga Poor. I'm so poor. I'm the most card poor that anyone has ever been. I have 0 cards. Right, 3, 4. Furious Strike. Short rest. You didn't see me put that in my mouth. It's fun. I definitely did that. See, if you had, it sounds awful. If I had more space, I've got enough space on this desk. I really do, but I think I need I need more camera angles for this to work properly. But if I normally you spread it out like a tableau thing. And I find it's actually easier to play here if you just condense it all into one deck and just sort through it. Because I kind of know what the cards are and for what cost. Right, so we've got Retaliate. We've got a weak attack. All we can do is attack in various forms. Okay. Killer phase. Let's heckin' go. Minions. Spawn a puppet. Oh, that's good because I'm in Geppetto space and that's excellent. They will target the nearest victim, which isn't Final Girl. Because it's a different icon to target Final Girl or victim. So they target the nearest victim, which isn't me. So they will go here. These guys also need to target the nearest victim. In fact, oh, I'm so silly. I've done myself a disservice. These are miles away from Geppetto. They shouldn't be this far out. So they, like, he's fine. He's not. He needs to be closer anyway. So, I love this song. I was like... I've just seen Disney's comment. Says, can you design my content so it isn't shite? I bet it's not shite. And yes, I can. For a very reasonable fee. Right, you can move to... You need to be close to Geppetto anyway because I'm a dum-dum. But so hot. And then... There we go. Done. Done. All good. They've moved. Geppetto is going to attack me. She helped me, can confirm she's great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right, we're going to retaliate. Screw this guy. It's going down. Right? At the very least, we'll get rid of his minor dark power if this wins. Okay. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Come on. Are we on 2 dice? Oh, sadly, we're on 2 dice. Anything I can make that better with? Nope. So, okay. Okay, come on. I need this! I need this! Please! I beg, dice gods! Not a strong start! Also quite a bad option because I don't have any cards that I can spend to make that a success. So... literally nothing happens. This final girl's doing terribly. Right. Fine. So he attacks me for 2. That's okay. That's alright. We can absorb a 2. That's alright. Fine. It's all good. And then we'll pull a tarot card. Make a horror roll. Not even reading ahead. Okay. A 4. 2 4s. For any stars, of which we have none, move all puppets 1 space towards you or the nearest victim. Your choice, which we can't do. For no stars, kill a victim in your space. If there are none, horror goes up by 2. This game is so cruel. This game is so cruel, and I love her. She is my problematic bae. Right. Fine. Sure. Upkeep. Werewolf. 4. Boom. Oh, good. The werewolf's getting closer. That's good news for us. Love that. Thanks. Cool. All I have is weak attack. That's all we can do. Thank God we're still on 2 dice. 2 3s. Oh, God's sake. Nothing. So I lose a heart and my turn ends. I mean, on the plus side, I didn't lose any time. So I now have 6 to spend. We do have that. Oh, we also have the freebies back. So that's good. That's something. Might need those short rests. Right, so we've got 6. Oh, maybe we can get something good for 6. Critical blow. Right, let's go. Critical blow. Gotta be. Full 6 on critical blow. No bother. Nay bother. Right, if I just messed that up. I don't know what I've done with the others. Never mind. Who knows? Who can say? Oh yeah, because retaliate I used. Hang on. I don't know which was which. I didn't have many cards at the time, so let's put retaliate back. Definitely retaliate wasn't available. Right. Okay. Killer Fates, I think. Yes, Killer Fates. Have I got anything? Have I got anything to save against this? Absolutely nothing. Okay, sure. Right. Puppets. Target the nearest victim. That's all of you guys. Or 2 of these guys being ganged up on again. Fun. Sounds fun, though. 3 puppets in a big top. Easy. Geppetto's looking rather healthy, isn't he, just? He's looking so healthy, he's got an extra health up here. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you. There we go. That camera ankle didn't help. Right. So, okay, what have we got? What do we need? What do we need? Focus would be amazing. Let's focus. We might focus twice, depending on how badly this fucking goes. Right. I don't know which is which. Okay. We've got a star and a spend. Oh, so we could get 2 time if we spent cards. But I need some sort of short. Probably need a short rest because I'm not looking too good, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, get rid of walk. Oh, walk. Get rid of the walk. Get rid of the weak attack. Make that a double. So we lose a horror and we gain 2 time. Could come in handy. Do another focus. For shittiggles. Okay. Oh, piss off. Do you know what the penalty is? Lose 2 time. I just gain 2 time. Come on. Right. Let's... So, we've got a choice here. Either way, right, if I fail a short rest, it ends my turn. If I fail a critical blow, or only get 1 success in a critical blow, it ends my turn. So, we have to make a decision here. How far can... Geppetto can move 2, so I can't even walk far enough away from him that he won't get to me. Oh no, he doesn't move currently. So maybe I could walk. By critical blow and then walk. Worst case scenario... I mean, I still do damage to him, so... Could be worth it. Okay, critical blow. Why do you hate me? Why? Why do you hate me? This is all I have left. Okay, so worst case scenario. If we do nothing... Oh, we'd lose 2 health. I would literally kill myself. I'm going to have to lose my cards, aren't I? I'm going to have to be card poor again. So I did want to use these, but I'm going to spend them to make that a single success. Otherwise, we're absolutely screwed. Because that would be... You do 2 damage, but you lose 2 health. Horror goes up and you end your turn. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to make that a success by spending the last 2 cards that we have. 2 damage, lose a horror, end the turn. So one of those comes off his minor dark power. Minor dark power goes away. Good news, means I've got free roam now. Not that it made a real difference because we weren't that far away from him. And then he loses another health. Good news, everybody. We lose a horror level. And then we end our turn. Dear God. It's all happening, boys. It's all happening. Right, so we've got... Oh, at least we've got 6 things. Yeah, we didn't lose any time for that. So, we've got 6 to spend. I think retaliate for sure, because that's going to help us. That's a 4. And then, what else can we do? I mean, if I could sprint and save some more, that might help, because I'll get some health back. So maybe sprint for 2. Do you like my little wrist rest? It just knocked all my cards over, but it's cute. It's like a real cat. Right, critical blow is 6. Boop. Free. That's how bad my hand was last turn. It was all free cards and 1 eye paid. Okay. Border cards, killer phase. Puppets, there where they are. He's going to start, he's going to attack me. But I have a retaliate. So, he's going to attack me. I'm going to retaliate. 1 success! Thank Christ. So that reduces the damage by 2. Which I think, yeah, currently he's at 2 damage, so we get no damage. And then we do 1 damage to him. Good news, everybody. He's not looking so healthy now. I mean, he's still looking healthy. He's still got bloody 6 health. But, do you know what I mean? I started on 5, so he's not doing that great. Done. Perfect. Terror cards. How did the tiger get loose? Right, there are no victims on the board, which is fine because there are. All victims panic. 5 and 2. Where were these stars when I needed them? All victims panic. So, 5, you go there. 2, you go there. And then target the nearest victim, which is this guy. Move, which you can move 2. You don't need to because you're there. And then attack, which will kill you. Good news. Do the following for the animal cages space, which is... Oh, that's the werewolf. The werewolf can't die, though, so the werewolf will be absolutely fine. Animal cages and all spaces adjacent, so that actually encompasses me. Victims there are killed. Enemies there take damage. If you were there, lose a health. So I am there, which takes me down to my final health token. I'm adjacent to the animal cages, so I'm screwed. But on the upside, extra dice. That final little adrenaline rush. It's all good. However, you're dead. So the bloodlust goes up again, which means we now pull an event, and Geppetto can move 3 spaces. It's all going fine. Don't worry about it. Animal panic. checking I haven't missed any other event cards. There's so many event cards. There's 3 on the go, and we're about to add a 4th. Animal Panic. Each time the horror level increases, roll a number of dice equal to the new horror level and do the following. For each star, you may move a victim of your choice 1 space. For every 2 dice that are not a star, kill 1 victim. I'm sure that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all okay. Just don't increase the horror level, like, ever. Then no problem. It's all fun. It's all good. Okay. Right. Sarah, upkeep. Werewolf needs to panic. 4. Oh, good. Oh, good. What happens when he's in my space? What happens then? The werewolf has joined me. What do? Yeah, then he does 2 to 1 target in his space according to the following priority. Oh my god, we're dead. We're fully dead, lads. Priority, victim, you, minion, killer. So we are the only person in that priority list. So he's going to do 2 damage to us. Unless I've got anything, and I haven't. I've just got a sprint. And he's going to do 2 damage, which would kill us. Right? So there's this. Now, we may or may not have more health on this, but we will find out in 1 second. It happens at the end of the round. So, werewolf has basically killed us. That's ended. Yeah. Well done, then it's the end of the round, so we're going to find out. Ready? So, is the final girl dead? That is the question. She's not dead! Okay, alright. Oh no, and I've dropped it. I got so excited I dropped my health. So, what happens now? Because we are not dead, we get this special one. It's just, basically, it's the same on both sides. There's no hearts, there's no nothing. There, just so that we know. And we only had 1 heart recovered left, so that's the only one that we get. But we do get an extra dice because we're on the last health. However, if we die now, we dead. We dead. Right, so. Let's sprint, because I don't want to be in the space with a werewolf. Oh, although we get an extra dice. It's not all bad being half dead, is it? It's all good. Let's sprint. It's sort of bad being half dead, isn't it? So. Because dice luck be dice lucking. Bear in mind I've got 1 card, so I can't make that a success in any way, shape or form. Your options are to lose a health and lose 2 time, which obviously will dead us because we've got 1 health left and we can't get any more. Or we can move 1 space, lose a health, lose 2 time, and then end our turn. So let's play this through, because why not, right? Let's move a space. Let's go there. And then we lose the health. We dead. And then we lose 2 time. And then we end our turn. And we did. We gone. Geppetto wins. Geppetto wins, as always, as Geppetto always does. When does he not? F for the final girl. Yet again. Hang on, I need to get rid of this somehow. I'm on me app. How do I not? I just want to add. I've got these like horrific, gruesome deaths on. I'll read you one now. Damn Geppetto, he wins again, mate. He wins again. Although we did have 2 victims still free. Although one of them couldn't die, so that might be why. So I have a thing on here called gruesome deaths, which means every time that someone dies, it's like. It'll give you a gruesome death, like a description. So, for example, let's just say we've just killed the general. In the corner stood a fortune teller in a box. Not a real one, but those fun little animatronic ones that spit out a card with an ominous fortune. Cameron didn't hesitate as he put $1 in and smirked as the woman shifted jarringly. Spewing some words before the card nearly flew out of its holder. Cameron read it. Your death will be swift, but painful. He frowned and checked the other side of the card, but saw nothing. What the fuck? He asked before feeling someone grab the back of his head. They bashed his head against the fortune teller box, breaking the glass and getting shards in his eyes. He screamed out and dropped to his knees, unable to see his assailant. Then he felt a slash across his throat and fell limp onto the ground soon after. Geppetto and his Charles left him there to be found, laughing to themselves at the fortune. Swift, but painful indeed. And then we dead. We dead. We dead. Are you in the end? Is it really the end? Yes, it is. I did it. So there we go. So once again, Geppetto has won. Geppetto has won again. F for all that.